I done forgot my damn water. Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Cushman, and we are here today with an April 30th, 2019 SmackDown Live review. And this is going to be one that you don't want to miss because I'm going off about this show. But before you guys do that, make sure you click that subscribe button so you can hear me talk about wrestling from different companies. The Impact Wrestling Rebellion video is doing very well, so thank you to everyone who has liked that video and came out and supported that. But if you guys are in here, make sure you guys are in the live chat, checking out everything. Talk with some wrestling fans. Let's get it in. Also, Jesus, don't be saying Patriots over Bills. We'll boot you right out of here. Yes, the AEW shirt's gonna be worn on purpose. DP, what's good, brother? Sean, we're gonna have to talk about this show, guys. I may yell at some points during this, so please bear with me. I'm gonna try not to, actually. It'll be bad. If you guys are here, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel like I said before. Also in the description box, Everything Pro Wrestling has their own t-shirts. We do have the classic Everything Pro Wrestling logo, as you can see at the bottom there. You guys can get a shirt like that, or you can get one that says EPF&W. And if you don't like shirts, we have phone cases, coffee mugs, notebooks, all types of stuff. So make sure you check out that TeePublic link down below and buy yourself a shirt, man. It helps. I would rather get that from you guys than ask you for free money. So please help me out. Shout out to everybody who is in here. Make sure you guys are talking. All right, Jesus says please yell. I don't even have any water, bro, so that may be a bad idea. Let's get into this SmackDown show, shall we? Shout out to Brainbuster Radio 2 in the other corner. My Brainbuster Radio family, we're doing big things. You guys are going to want to check out what we have lined up this weekend for Brainbuster Radio. I promise it will not disappoint. Let's get into it, folks. The show was live from Ohio State University. Cool. Crowd was good all night. No problem with the crowd. My problem is with this damn show. We start off the show. Kofi Kingston's coming out and he's throwing pancakes into the crowd. Because Kofi's happy-go-lucky still, even though his friend got beat up last week. I was not a fan of Kofi coming out with these pancakes. I want to see a more serious Kofi Kingston. And we did not get that at the start of this show. There was just bullshit upon bullshit. He came out there, and I just wanted to see him be a little bit more serious. We see highlights of Kofi's title victory leading up to WrestleMania. Kofi ends up challenging Kevin Owens at Money in the Bank. Michael Cole being out here, like, yo, Michael Cole ruined this. Like, calling Kofi Kingston's moment one of the greatest WrestleMania moments. You say this stuff all the time, Cole, so no one takes it serious, bro. I'm sorry, Michael Cole did not enhance this segment at all. I don't know why he was even there. I don't know who called in. Why don't you let one of the new people do it? Just saying. Next, Kofi challenges Kevin Owens at Money in the Bank. Obviously, Kevin Owens comes out, he accepts, and then Xavier Woods attacks from behind because he was powerbombed on the apron last week. But Kevin Owens fights him off, hits him with a super kick, and Kevin Owens retreats when Kofi Kingston comes up the ramp. Typically what you would expect from a show like this, but hey, that's what we get, right? Shout out to King, Sean, DP in the chat. Yeah, he should have been livid too, DP, I agree. Does Cole ever enhance anything? Yeah, me changing the channel probably most of the time. You know what? Cole's not bad when he's like doing like the UK commentary. Good stuff. It's just Monday Night Raw, man. He's unbearable. If I have to hear boss time or these little snippets when he talks, it just sucks to me. We come out next. We have the Hardy Boys announcement being announced. So we're going to see that later on in the show. What's going on with the Hardy Boys and the tag titles? They were hyping this up on social media earlier in the day, and we'll get to that after. Our opening match, though, for SmackDown Live is Bayley versus Becky Lynch. I thought this was a fun match. Really good stuff here. In the end, though, after a good back and forth, Bayley showed some fire in this match. So I don't know if Bayley's like trying to show or prove something, but I like the attitude. And Bayley jumps off the top rope with the elbow drop when it looks like she could win. Becky Lynch puts her knees up, hurts her arm. Perfect setup for the disarmer. Bayley has no choice but to tap out. Respectable match. Charlotte Flair then comes in, beats the crap out of both ladies because Charlotte Flair's the queen. Bow down. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. We're moving towards Money in the Bank. Becky's got 2 matches. We'll see what happens with them. Maybe Becky's biting off more than she could chew is the storyline. I agree, Jesus. I did like that. Cole is to change the channel like Baron Corbin. Yeah, Sean, we'll talk about that too. So afterwards, Aleister Black comes out. He cuts a promo backstage. Aleister Black's promos have been very odd. I don't know if you guys feel it too, but I feel like they're kind of heelish, but maybe they're supposed to be dark. And I guess for the live chat, my question is Aleister Black talking too much? Is he going too far away from the NXT character where he was a silent kind of like killer? And now he's explaining things and people don't know. I mean, you're explaining what they don't know, so it's kind of weird. Remember when WWE said we would get fresh matches, but we get Charlotte versus Lynch 12? Sean, facts, bro. We're going to get into that, trust me. I like it. Just ready to see someone kick ass. Yeah, we'll see what Aleister does, man. I'm surprised he's not in this Money in the Bank. I don't know if they're just holding him off until afterwards or what, but they're going to need to get some talent up here because this roster is in big trouble. So we get to the Hardy Boys segment. The Hardy Boys come out with the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles, but Jeff Hardy's on a crutch. Sign number 1, not good. Jeff Hardy gets into the ring. Matt Hardy's in there with him, and they announce that they are vacating the tag team titles due to Jeff being injured. Jeff feels bad, and he says that he's going to make sure that they get these tag team titles again, and they're going to come back extreme. Whatever he said. Not a big deal. Here comes Lars Sullivan again. Dude. Lars Sullivan comes out, destroys Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy hits him with the crutch, and as soon as he gets distracted, here comes R-Truth with a chair shot to the back of Lars Sullivan, and we see the same thing we've seen for weeks. Lars Sullivan destroys R-Truth. Just make the damn match at the Royal Rumble or at the pre-show, whatever you're going to do, the kickoff show. Lars Sullivan, R-Truth. That looks like that's going to be his first feud is against R-Truth at this point. And that was going to be my point right here and right now, DP. Good question. What relevant teams do we have? The SmackDown Live brand has no tag division. How could anybody give a damn about this tag division? Who's over there? The Hardy Boys, and one's hurt now. The B Team, Heavy Machinery, and I think that's it. You'd have Rusev and Nakamura, and who knows how long that's gonna still work. And when last night we saw Anderson and Gallows join the Monday Night Raw team, what the fuck? Like, who is booking and writing this shit? I'm not fucking joking right now. This is bad, dude. Like, really bad. There's no excuse and no fucking reason. Excuse the French, man. I'm pissed. There's no reason that this company cannot tell a story, or you design a show to be a superstar shakeup, and then you're still doing shakeups 3 weeks later. How is this not a problem? Shareholders, watch this video. I know I swore. I can be professional with it. Someone ask Vince. Your storylines don't make any sense. Why is this happening? The continuity sucks. Your ratings are going down because of this. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing this for a reason. And if you don't like AEW, guess what? I don't give a shit. How could you not support people who want to support AEW right now? AEW is at least trying to get some attention from the fans. They are trying to tell stories. WWE doesn't give a shit about any of it. They're just like, haha, we got Sweet Saudi Money 3 coming up. Like, dude, I'm sick of it. And if you're just going to be lazy till you go to Fox, then that's when I'll start doing reviews on these shows again, because right now this is a chore. The only good thing happening about this review is that I get to talk to you guys in the chat. Jesus, dude. It's not that hard to write a compelling show. What's so hard about booking pro wrestling? I see people in this chat who could book better pro wrestling than Vince McMahon today. It's ridiculous, dude. We continue on. Here comes another rant, probably getting ready to come out. We get to the next segment. It's the SmackDown Live Money in the Bank. Oh, yeah. You think we're going to have qualifying matches maybe, right? Oh, no. Nobody's qualifying. We get this as a Raw segment for Alexa Bliss to announce? Lazy booking? You have 3 hours of television every week. How in the hell aren't you going to do qualifying matches for this? You need stuff to fit in. That's free filler. And that's what you love to put on WWE is filler. So I thought this would be an easy layup for you, but apparently you can't even take the bait. So we end up finding out that Ali's in the match. Good pickup. Him and Ricochet are going to tear stuff up. Finn Bálor, another good pick. People love Bálor, and hopefully Bálor is going to get the chance to shine, which it looks like he has been on SmackDown. Andrade's my dark horse pick to win this potentially. And Randy Orton. Randy Orton's a veteran, but you need those type of guys in there. So, cool. We can make this work. I'm fine with the participants. I hate the way that it was set up. We have now wasted television that we could have had already. Why? Who knows? I predict we'll see Fatal 4-Ways and tag teams all the way leading up to Money in the Bank. Because there's not any real story behind this except for who gets the briefcase. Oh, yeah. Hey, Zeus, I saw what you wrote about Ruby Riott. I can't right now. My blood pressure is boiling, and I don't want you guys to think I'm crazy getting this pissed off over wrestling. I'm sorry, guys. I've been ignoring here. AEW, preach Conrad. Sean Harrington says, this has Vinnie Mac's fingerprints all over it, and they are surprised people want to leave. That Saudi shit had me dead. Sorry. They focus more on quantity than quality. DP. Facts, bro. 100%. You are right about that. King says, Vince wants comedy over wrestling. I don't even know if Vince knows what he's writing anymore at this point, though, King. Dana over Ruby. That's sad. Yeah. I mean, Dana worked hard, though, for the spot. I'm not saying that. But you could have did qualifiers. You could have had Ruby put on a hell of a match. And then Dana Brooke gets the upset win. You could have did something. Tell a story. There's no stories. That's why Sasha Banks wants to leave. That's why Luke Harper wants to leave. That's why Goldust left. That's why Ty Dillinger left. This company is in shambles. People don't give a damn about the morale. What are you guys going to do? You have to figure out something. You cannot continue to have this shit happen. It's ridiculous. How does Ricochet get in but not Rude, who beat Ricochet? Dude, Rude wasn't even on Monday Night Raw last night. Cien Almas, this strong candidate. Yes, Cien Almas, absolutely. He's my dark horse pick. I still think it's Drew is my favorite, but right now, Almas is the dark horse pick. They've got 3 to 4 weeks left for Money in the Bank. They could have done qualifying matches. DP, if they have the qualifying matches, then they would develop more stories into characters. And yes, everything just feels filler. Where's Mojo? They forgot about that storyline. Mortal Kombat came out and people just forgot about Mojo Rawley talking to himself in the mirror with the blue shit around his eye. Leo Rush fed up with the booking too. He tried to be like that. And the weird thing with the Leo Rush story and all that is, and like I said, I don't know if any of this is true. Maybe they're trying something different. Maybe they're putting him back on 205 Live because they need stars there. But let's say this. Leo Rush is someone who does well, and maybe he's a hothead backstage. You can't act like that with your boss. If that's what your boss wants, you kind of got to chill. Tell whoever you're with, your entourage, hey, chill out with all that. But at the same time, if you're Finn Bálor or someone else, you're not going to walk up and tell that man how to handle his business if he's an independent contractor, and that's the world he's coming from. He's 24 years old too, man. He's like a kid almost. He's going to make mistakes. When I was 24, I mean, I was trying to listen, but there were still times I'm hard-headed. Like, you're a kid. I get it. Drew doesn't need the case, in my opinion. He could just get the title without it. Yeah, but with that case floating around, that always has like some weird booking with it, Sean. But I see your point. Listen, as long as when I'm at SummerSlam, I see Drew McIntyre in one of those main events, I'm cool. Give me Leo versus Straight. Jesus, don't get me excited now. That's a good match. Leo Rush versus Shane Strickland. I'd be down. Let's get back to the show. We get a tag match next. The Iconics are on commentary. Horrible. Absolutely not. I do not want to be annoyed like that on my television when I'm listening to a match. I absolutely tuned this out and went on to look at different things for movies, all types of stupid stuff. Scores for basketball games. I rewatched Sean Kemp dunking on someone. Check out that clip if you're an NBA fan. But do you see my point? Like, I'm tuned out. I'm going to look at other stuff. I'm not engaged, WWE. Not engaged, bro. You gotta give me something of substance, and you're not doing it. Asuka and Kairi Sane to squash some local talent, or as Jesus would call them, jobbers. And they get the win. Squash match. Good for them. Paige being with them it feels awkward right now. I know she's probably there as the mouthpiece, but... Oh, King, don't say that, bro. We do not need Alexa Bliss winning Money in the Bank again. That was already hot trash when they did that last year. No more. Please, no more. I'm tired of Money in the Banks being wasted. Braun's wasted it. Baron Corbin wasted it. We don't need any more Damian Sandow instances of wasting that briefcase. Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville backstage. We find out Mandy Rose is getting a Money in the Bank spot because Sonya Deville just gave it up. I mean, what does it mean? If it's your best friend, yeah, go ahead, take the top prize. I mean, what the hell does it mean in pro wrestling, right? Not let's have a match for it, not a battle royal spot. Just give her the match backstage because she came this close to winning the belt already. This is probably leading to something between these two, but not doing a good job telling the story. I got to admit, it's been weeks. Whatever. We get Roman Reigns and Shane McMahon talking. This is all about his dad. I don't care. Shane's feuding with The Miz on Raw and Roman Reigns on SmackDown. Why is Shane McMahon getting 2 spots right now? Can someone answer me that? Shane McMahon is in 2 different feuds at this point. But we got some people sitting bench backstage. Some people sitting back in catering. Where's Cedric Alexander? Where's Heavy Machinery? Put these guys on television. And that's no disrespect to Shane. I know Shane's star power. Save Shane, though, for the pay-per-views. Let these other guys come in and do stuff. So Roman Reigns gets set up into a match. Shane McMahon puts together a match, and he says that 2 guys want to make their debut or make an impact, just like Roman was talking about. We get the B team out there. Bruh. The B team. The B team. The B team. The B team sucks. I gotta be honest, dude. They wear shirts that have markers with the letter B on it. They come out with this horrible music. The B team had sweet music when they first debuted. Where did that go? Then they gave them the Spirit Squad style music. Like, that shit's trash, bro. Nobody wants to see that. So we end up getting a match where the B team are coming out, but then Shane says, wait, this match needs a guest enforcer. And here comes Elias with a tank top looking like a shrunken Sid Justice from SummerSlam 91. Elias comes out there, and that's no disrespect to Elias. I'm just pissed. Like, Elias comes out wearing the referee tank top. He goes out there. We get a match between these guys. Listen, we all knew what the effect was going to be. Roman Reigns is starting to get booed again. I thought he was better without too much talking, but slowly but surely they're creeping him in, and I knew the fans were going to boo him again with what they're doing. So this is how you know your tag division isn't shit. Roman Reigns destroyed them in a handicap match, basically. And then when help did get into the ring and Elias did try to help him, Roman was able to overcome all odds and hit a spear on Curtis Axel for the 1-2-3. You're not beating Big Bad Roman. So if Elias and 2 other people couldn't beat Roman Reigns, why would Elias beat Roman at Money in the Bank? Good booking, guys. Good booking. Not mad that Roman won, but your tag division looks like shit. At this point, guys, who's down with this? Like, I think it's time to merge the tag divisions. The tag teams, anybody who's a champion needs to just be able to go back and forth on both shows. Like, I'm sick of the trash, dude. It's bad. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. We have the women's titles. We have all this stuff. The roster cannot handle this. The storyline load is not good enough to continue this facade of a brand split. If you guys go back to find my video in 2016 with Casey Briggs. We both were two people saying that this brand split is not going to work. It's just not. It's bad, dude. Anyway, we find out Xavier Woods is going to be the guest on the Kevin Owens show. Yay. Firefly Funhouse skit from Monday Night Raw aired. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on that, check out the Monday Night Raw video I did last night. I didn't hate this segment. It wasn't as good as week 1, but it's still telling a story, and I think that we have to sit this one out to see what is happening with Bray Wyatt. Camera work problem. Kevin Dunn. Yeah, I'm talking to you, bro. Stop showing people watching something. Why would I want to watch people as a viewer? Why do I want to watch people watching something? Would this be a fun YouTube video, guys? Look it, I'm watching a video. Who gives a shit what I'm watching? Who cares? Nobody wants to see me watching something. They want interaction. That's what I'm doing right now. Interact with people in the chat. They don't want people just... This company, man. We get to the main event match of the night. It's Ali and Bálor versus Orton and Andrade. I don't know what happened in this match. It looked like they were doing all right and they had some chem, but Ali ends up getting the win for his team. I really couldn't give a shit until we get to Money in the Bank. We find out that the SmackDown Live Women's Money in the Bank is going to have Carmella from SmackDown, Ember Moon, Mandy Rose, and Bayley added to it. So they'll be facing off with Alexa Bliss, Dana Brooke, Natalya, and Naomi. Okay. So these things are going to get interesting. What about Pat McAfee's watch-alongs? I don't give a shit about Pat McAfee right now. I give a shit about who's writing this garbage-ass show, Robert. Like, I'm sick of it. This show is bullshit, and they need to fix it. Because guess what? I will continue to promote this. This is what wrestling fans want. How can anyone complain about AEW? Shit, I don't blame you if you go watch MLW. It's better than WWE. Impact Wrestling's doing better storytelling than WWE. But WWE has the best roster. They have the most money. How is it that people want to leave there? How bad can it be? Why can't you just let people tell stories? There is Triple H, Stephanie, and Shane. Why can't Vince just oversee it and let each of them have a brand? But he always has to have his damn grubby paws on something, and he's always got to be part of it. What's up, Jordan? I see you in the chat, bro. This has been a rant of a show, too, by the way, guys, so I apologize. Lots of yelling on this one. WWE is the worst wrestling company. New Japan, yes, we could do that. I love NXT. MLW is the truth, sir. I agree. I like MLW. It's shit. Watch Evolve. Evolve's a great company. Wait till the XFL starts. We'll see, bro. I don't even know if that's happening. That may not be the player move right now. You saw what happened to the AFL. What are your thoughts on the breaking news? Killian Dane to NXT. Dope. Good move for him. Way to get promoted. You and Leo Rush if you're both going to NXT. We'll get back to that in a second, though, guys. We're going to have a little free-for-all after this and talk, but let's get through this main segment here. KO show. We have him coming out. He pulls out an action figure out of his pocket talking shit, making fun of Xavier Woods because he's basically down and out. And then Kofi Kingston comes out. And now we get serious Kofi. So if that's what they were building to, cool. I think they could have did a better job telling it. Maybe in the beginning saying, hey, Kofi, are you going to be more serious now that you're the WWE champion? I mean, you're throwing pancakes and stuff out here, but people are coming after you for the title. Whatever. They really didn't get into that. ends up Kofi Kingston does a really good job with this. Kevin Owens as a heel, much better than Kevin Owens as a babyface, in my opinion. He ends up rolling out the ring, going through the crowd after Kofi puts a little beat down on him. So serious Kofi's out there. I thought they ended it with kind of a, okay, cool. But that doesn't make up for this entire show, the poor writing and everything else. Like I said, the matches are okay. When you watch the pay-per-view, the matches are kind of kick-ass except for some of the finishes. The problem is no storytelling, no character development. Too many people sitting the bench for no reason. Liv Morgan injury on stripping pole. I have not heard that, and I don't even know what to say when I saw that. The brawl was better than Seth and AJ. Regular NXT or UK? I watch both, actually. I prefer regular NXT, but I'm more familiar with those guys. But NXT UK is nasty to me. Oh, you're asking for Killian Dane. Yeah, it should be regular NXT. Lee versus Dane. That's the only thing I saw tonight, so should I go back and watch? Hell no. Show was garbage. Freaking garbage. You want to ask anything, Rob? I'll tell you right now. The tag division's dead. The Hardy Boys had to vacate the SmackDown Live tag titles. You might as well give those shits to Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins at this point. They need to fix this before they move to Fox. Yeah, or Fox is going to boot their ass off. I don't know if Donald Trump can save them from that. As you guys can see, too, we're trying to get to that 500 goal. So if you know someone who likes pro wrestling, if you guys see me on Twitter at EPW Show, as you guys can see down below there, make sure you guys are retweeting me, showing me some love, because that will help more people see what we have going on. The Brainbuster Radio exposure is helping me grow greatly, so thank you to everybody a part of that. Shout out to my good friend Foul Original. Make sure you check out his stuff. Omega Luke hit 200 subscribers. Good for you, man. I'm happy for the wrestling community. Hey, Zeus. FWWE. What type of language? I'm behind on NXT UK too much wrestling. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with all of it, King. I do it because I got this going on, but you guys, that's got to be rough. They just added 2 months to the Revival contract. Really? Bro, the moment they can leave, just peace. Don't sign those contracts, bro. They're going to offer you $500,000 per year. They're going to offer you big money to do wrestling. Don't take it. Don't take the money. Go somewhere else where you could actually you could potentially make more money somewhere else. You don't have to stick with WWE for all of this. Rob says WWE comes off as assholes, but the talent signs these contracts. So, yeah, but WWE also lies. I go back to my story about CM Punk and Slim Jim. CM Punk got offered the deal for Slim Jim. WWE wants to put Edge in the commercial instead. What type of BS is that? You don't get to pick and choose who gets the deal, bro. I got the deal. I thought I was an independent contractor. Well, it affects our brand, so... BS. I tag you in the link after this is over. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. King says Sasha is done. Sasha's going to be like Pac. Ooh. I don't know if she sits out that long. We'll see. Tyler Breeze back in NXT. Great move. Is that confirmed, King? Or is that just... He was doing matches like that when I saw him at an NXT show in the fall. Read your agreements, people. Yeah, make sure you know what you're getting into with that. Have your lawyers look it over before you sign anything. Be smart about it. The chat's open. Whatever you guys want to talk about real quick. We got a couple minutes before I get ready to get out of here. I got to ask you guys, should I continue doing these Raw and SmackDown reviews? Because if these shows are going to be this bad, this is all it's ever going to be, is me ranting and raving about stuff. So, is it worth it? Warriors Rockets tonight. I still think the Warriors win that series, Jesus. Absolutely. Just saying. Yes, until AEW starts. All right, I'll try and stick it out. I'll stick it out till Money in the Bank, man. But if it starts getting ass after that, I can't promise these will continue. At least on this platform. I may do them on my podcast. But I don't know if I can do it where I'm doing YouTube videos, staying up late. tired after work for it. This may be like something I do on Wednesdays, and I'll just recap all of the wrestling shows and news on my podcast because it's getting bad. Can you stomach it? I'm gonna try and stick it out until Double or Nothing, Rob. I think I'm gonna try to. I may need to start bringing some guests on though, or something. I don't know how I could do that, or at least putting you guys on Skype and having you talk with me while we do the show. Fox is going to cancel SmackDown. I don't think so, King. There's a lot of money invested in that. I think that Fox is gonna potentially put the finger on him and say, "Hey, you need to do something." I don't blame you. I'm really tired of this. I mean, who isn't? And there's some people who you have us on Skype. I'm down for it. Yeah, I'll let you guys know, man, if I need like help or something with a guest or two on it. I appreciate that. And like I said, if you guys download the Anchor app, you guys can actually send me questions through that with the voicemail. And if you guys want to send me questions, like I said, send them to me on Twitter. You can send them to I have a Gmail at epwshow@gmail. Send me questions on there, and I'll try to get to them when I can. Commentary is so trash for both shows. Big facts. Watch NXT tomorrow night, guys, at 8 o'clock on the WWE Network. You'll see an actual real commentator, Mauro Ranallo. Way better, man. It's night and day difference with Triple H running the show. Why no shake-up for it? What are you talking about, the commentary teams? Probably because they don't give a shit, Jesus. Oh, yeah, Kushida debuts tomorrow on NXT. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be really good. New Japan's got a lot of good stuff going on. Make sure you check that out. I think Jay White's being bumped down to either the IWGP US division or IC division, but that'll probably make Rob happy. But, guys, with that being said, I really don't have a lot going on in here. Thank you so much for listening to me. Rant and rave. You should come to the G1 in Dallas. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be happening. If you guys didn't know, I'm having a baby soon, so my days of traveling for lots of wrestling may be on hold, at least for a couple years for now. But eventually. DP, rather watch the Crockett Cup than watch both. Let me say this. I was going to do a review on the Crockett Cup, guys, and I just couldn't do it because I was burnt out on doing reviews, setting it up, and at the same time, I was doing a countdown show with my man Malik Kelly, aka Narcolepsy Boy 94 on YouTube with the greatest wrestling themes. We had like a tournament bracket style, and I've been doing his show, whether it's been about like NBA talks, football, whatever. And I was like so tired, and I'm like, dude, I missed part of the first half of the show. I don't want to make stuff up and then try and say I saw it. But if you did not see Nick Aldis versus Marty Scurll, bro, classic NWA wrestling right there. Good stuff. It is a boy, Jesus. He'll probably end up being in here. You'll hear him in the background when I continue to do videos still or podcasts. So eventually I'll be like, yep, that's my boy. Can't edit that out. But I'm sure you guys will be understanding of it, you know. Kids are kids. You can't stop them from crying or wanting stuff for their parents. WWE might be dead until SummerSlam. King, I just need that SummerSlam show to be lit because I'm going to be there. I'm also going to NXT TakeOver the night before. I got to try to figure out a way to record so I can get out my reviews and stuff to you guys. I will do my best. If any of you are going to be there SummerSlam weekend, holla at me. Let me know. Let's meet up. Let's take a picture. Let's do something. Let's talk some pro wrestling. I'll let you know where I am. Money in the Bank build is trash. But we all know once the match happens, we'll be hyped for it. That's all they're relying on at this point, like with all of this shit. It is what it is. Let me give a shout out to everyone who was up in here, though. Shout out to Jesus De Leon. Jesus is someone who always supports, always holds out for us, and holds it down. So I appreciate you, Jesus. You've been a really good mod. And I appreciate the work that you do, brother. Thank you for tagging me in all the news articles and stuff, too. Real thoughtful of you. One of the good ones in EPW. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see. King. My man King and Sean Harrington and DP. 3 of the smartest wrestling fans that come into this YouTube live stream every week and spit that knowledge, giving you what they think about things. And they have a lot of good points, so make sure you guys check them out, too. DP, I know he's on Twitter as well, so make sure you guys check him out. But I appreciate the heck out of you guys too. Did we have anyone else? I know Rob joined in after the fact. Shout out to B Gunner, B-Boy Skyline, Jordan. What's up, bro? Hope things are well. We got to get together soon, talk, I don't know, do a wrestling show, come to a barbecue or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out, bro. But you guys are the best. Hey, King, thank you for that, man. I appreciate you guys putting the EPW in there. Means a lot. Because everything pro wrestling's growing, man. And I don't really care. You guys can get on this train. I got some of the best people behind me, so I don't give a shit. These guys know their pro wrestling stuff, and I absolutely appreciate that. And they're actually smart wrestling fans. Something that Vince McMahon should probably try to cater to more. But with that being said, guys, I'm out. To the live chat. Too sweet. I appreciate you guys. And yes, that Sonic movie does look a little But I'm out, guys. Peace.